Hello and welcome to the Even Me podcast. This is More Speaks
And your girl Kim.
and your girl Kim.
I can
All
stand
right,
you.
and today, Kim had an interesting one. So, how many of your choices in life has no benefit for us? Us being the family, yourself, you, and the other person. So,
Mhm.
I guess just to bring us in, I know that you sent me that picture and it was basically pencil sharpeners with a nut, and then the bolt is with a pencil. So it's
Mhm.
like opposite attracts. I can kind of get two things from that. Like opposites attract, and then also I can get you chose the wrong person to be with, because a
Mhm.
pencil should be with a sharpener, a pencil sharpener, and then the nut should be with the bolt. They should make a perfect couple, but also, sometimes perfect opposites attract, you always need one person to be sane, and then well, you don't have to, but the other one can be semi insane or something, just to, I guess, make the relationship mesh together. So what is your take on that picture, and why did you bring that topic today?
Well, I seen the picture first of all, and it was kind of weird. Like, why is the sharpener with the bolt, and then the nut is with the pencil, but the sharpener and the pencil was looking at each other. I had to look at it again today, and then I caught you would have caught the little images in the corner of the pencil sharpener and the pencil have little heart emojis for each other as they walking by in the park, right?
Mm,
So, and I was like, man,
I'll
is
be
that
honest,
me?
I didn't look at that close,
Yeah,
but go
I
ahead.
had to look at it again today, and I was like, I think that's me. You know what I'm saying? I choose people that maybe because, and as you see, look at the pencil sharpener and the bolt. He looked like he more masculine. You know, he got muscles or whatever. We chose for the wrong reasons, right? And that person is
Let's
not
see if
really
I can
for.
show it. No,
Can't
it's kind of
it
show
won't show it, but
trash.
it yeah, let me try. But we choose things because I'm gonna be honest. I chose people. If you would have gave me a Gerald Levert, Elder Barge, or Bobby Brown type, I'm gonna choose them because they was the men that I idolized. I mean, just because they could sing. Well, Bobby, I still love Bobby. I still love my Bobby Brown. So I will fight somebody behind him. But at that time, it was like when I was younger, I idolized these men, and I thought they was what I needed or wanted in a man. And in reality, you don't know. Neither one of them was married long. I think L was his wife stuck by him with all the problems he had, and he overcame them or whatever. But you never know what you have to deal with when you get with a person because you choose based on superficial things, right? So I was just in there.
Can, let me
Go,
interject real quick.
go
Can you hold
ahead.
your statement? I
Go
was going to
ahead.
say that I guess growing up, it wasn't so much that that's what you idolize. It was more that that's what you saw on the screen. That's what you thought was the top man. It's like a modeling contest, right?
Mhm.
Back in the day, skinny was in, right?
Mhm.
Because that's what you saw. All the people that chose the models, all the people that chose, certain people, certain, what is it? What is that contest? Crap, I can't remember. The beautiful woman of the world or whatever it is. Those type of contests, right?
Mhm.
But now, I'm not gonna say thick is in, but it's coming, and it's in there. Thick is beautiful, and all that. But it all starts with when you're younger. What's put into your head. Just like it's just like a toy, right?
Mhm.
Guess what? When you watch cartoons, what kind of commercials come on during the cartoons? It was freaking toys. So
Mhm.
you
All the
wanted
time.
that toy.
Yep.
Just like if you didn't know, they banned all the commercials of like cigarettes
Mhm.
and certain, I forgot, like certain drugs or certain commercials were banned during the showing of cartoons, just because you don't want Joe Camel on your screen while your
Mhm,
kids is watching Transformers or Smurfs or whatever.
mhm.
So they banned that because just like a toy, you would want it or you would want to try. You'd like, oh, Joe Cool looks cool. He's smoking a cigarette. Remember that was Joe Camel. He was
Yes,
smoking
every
a cigarette. He looked cool. He kind of at times looked like Fonzie from Good Times.
mhm.
That's how they dress him. So what you see on the screen is what you assimilate to and what you kind of move to. So like when you were younger, you would see, Gerald Levert, you know, who was it?
Elder
Elder Bars. You would
Bobby
see
Brown.
them and you would see them dancing, but and singing, and you'd be like, well, that's the kind of man I want. I want a man that sings. But you don't know in the background he's having issues, or he, is having, groupies all around him, and he would most likely cheat on you. We don't
Mhm,
know. I
mhm.
can't really say, but in a life of a celebrity, that's what tends to happen. So go ahead. I'm sorry. I just had to
Oh
interject.
no, no, you telling the truth. And but it's just like when you this is my thing now, when you allow God, you ask God to show you stuff, right? And I was like, God, I know I asked you to show me stuff. It's gonna hurt, whether it be family, career, education, anything. Show me. And I know it's gonna hurt, but allow me to use that hurt in a positive way. So I was like, all my bad choices I made, I grow from that, right? And I learn from it. And then my main thing this week, as I'm putting stuff together, and I've been off a couple of days and been able to just kind of focus on me mentally.
Yeah, I see behind you. I see
Yeah.
a red wall now.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
It don't
Anyway,
sound hollow in that room. So go ahead.
yeah, you see, and I got on clothes today. Anyway. But it's just like when choices doesn't bring us peace, when you always in some type of chaos because of what you chose, it become a problem when you have to let it go. You know what I'm saying? Even though I may care about you or whatever, friend, family, significant other, job, house, car, whatever, if it's not bringing me that peace, there are some things that I have to change and make, better for myself. And we choose a lot of things, like we choose stuff just, you know, a guy because he got money, right?
Mhm.
Does that bring us peace? No. We choose a neighborhood because, oh, it looks like I'm living in the White House. Am I sleeping at night? Do I hear gunshots all night? Can I get down the road safely one day? Or, don't have police surrounding everything just to get to my neighborhood? It's not bringing me peace. And as, I'm going into this next field of my, venture of my life and things like that, I said, okay, this is my list that at work alone, everything is going to be positive going into 2024. Anything negative or somebody trying to rattle me, I'm going to leave it there and only bring only peace. So as of, people going to be shocked January 1st that they no longer getting a phone call, no return message, no
Mm.
nothing from me. I'm going to carry you through 2023. After that, I have to let you go because I have to elevate, and I'm not going to elevate as long as you're around me. And as long as you catering to me, like, I'll be there when somebody's sick, but who's gonna be there when I'm sick? Oh, get away from me. I don't want to get sick. Well,
Yeah.
shit, I was doctoring on you when you were sick.
Yeah.
And I can't afford to get sick. So, and that's starting to teach me, and it's just like, damn, Kim, listen to this shit. So, and I'm like, all these unhealthy relationships has to go. So I made a whole unhealthy relationship checklist.
Mm.
I don't want nobody gaslighting, name calling, or even playing. Even, how people do, and we can say that nigga, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's just common that people say, like they don't have no other vocabulary.
Yeah.
If we laughing or joking, you ain't got to call me a bitch. I'm not a dog. I'm a female, but I'm not a dog. So if your conversation, if your conversation can't elevate or grow, and this is how we have to talk all the time, because I'm trying to better myself, and it's a lot of stuff that my 15-year-old kind of correct me on that I see that I do, you know what I'm saying, and I like that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm trying to break that, or really, or whatever, just the little simple words. That's another one. Jealousy. If I have to be jealous of anybody because I don't know how they got there or what they had to through to get there, and if they jealous of me, because I'm not gonna keep nothing from you, how I got there, how I had to go, what I had to do, I'm gonna let the next person know. And that's what my adopted daughter told me today. She said, Mom, you talked to me and you never was a prostitute on the street. You never sold your body out there. And you came to me. Everything I learned now to be a woman that I am is because of you. And you didn't even know how to do this stuff. You didn't know what goes on in the nightlife. But now you got me to the point where all that pain that I took that, and it drives me to be better. And I'm proud of her for that, because we was talking today. She was like, don't you ever let nobody make you feel some kind of way because you have a kind heart. And that's what I found out just reading of this book about narcissists and how they use is people with empathy, people that has that so emotionally in tune with everything and everybody they use that. Another thing, threats. Everybody threatening, I'm gonna leave you, I'm not gonna talk to you no more. Fuck you, go on.
Right.
Perfect
Bye.
for me.
See you later. You made it easier for me.
Easier for me. Mistrust. Invisible. If I feel invisible, I can't talk, I'm not heard, not understood. Go ahead. Controlling behavior. You can't control me.
You got a whole list.
I did. I'm telling you, being old, you be thinking, and so I was thinking because
hey, that's how you got to start your new year off.
Yes. So as of the
flush
first,
it down the toilet.
Yes, as of the first, people gonna see. It's just that it's gonna be just a shocker to me, and I'm gonna have to get used to it and keep putting, okay, you don't need to respond. You don't need to be on social media with anybody. If it ain't nothing but positive things on social media. Now, don't get me wrong. I read Real Talk Kim. She just posted about her and her new man, and she said she never was going to be with somebody. I'm so proud of her, and she's a pastor. So something like that, if it is not positive and encouraging, I don't want to hear about or see all those. They could be family, friends, or whatever. Let's delete you. I'm sorry. I mean, if you, my family or friend, you have my phone number, and there's something that you need to tell me, you can call me and tell me. But all these narcissists that's on these social media platforms, all of them, not even celebrities, narcissist people that's on there and telling these lies, keep lying about me. I love it. Keep lying that I wasn't there, I was just this and I was just that, because everything you thinking you stealing from me, everything you think you're doing to me, God's giving it back to me 100 folds. So I was just like, it felt good to be off, to clear my mind. And my coworkers tell me that, but I have to be glued to the computer. Like one of my coworkers said, like, Comcast gonna shut down if you're not here. But that was my thing. That's all. That's my comfort, to be at work. That was the thing that was help holding me together. But being off, that's my list.
Had you thinking, huh? All this vacation and holiday time.
Yes.
Oh, this is the actual time you get to see who the real people are, because they start staying away because either they don't want to give you a gift, or you don't, they don't expect a gift from you. But I mean, sometimes not only this is a good time to like get with family and get with real people, and enjoy company. And I did want to bring up the fact that with you cleaning out your closet, do we need to go back to the wedding dress?
No. I'm just waiting for a buyer. The wedding dress, the china cabinet, all that, trying to clear out. These days that I was off,
already.
Oh, you know what? If somebody just come on buy it, I mean, it sells. I seen a shop by my house, right? They have like little quinceañera stuff, dress. So I'm gonna go buy that when they open. Uh,
I heard
I
that before.
no, they've been closed for it. Well, every time I passed by, they was closed. So I hadn't went this week. But I can't stand you. But also what I cleaned out a lot of stuff and clothes, old clothes that it may have came from uh dudes, you know what I'm saying? Well, old relationship, you know how stuff carry on with you or
Mhm.
whatever. That this is another crazy part. Dude I was messing with, all his t-shirts and pants, bagged them up and getting them out of my house. I mean, that's crazy because I heard somebody say once you get no, that was the shoes. You have a man's shoes under your bed, they there forever. They're gonna try to move in or something. That was the old saying,
Mm.
but I don't even want their clothes. It's only one man clothes can be in in my house, and he's not even a man yet. He's 12. So that's it.
If there were shoes in there, Jordans, that I need to know.
No, but I got a new. If you're not a Brady fan, but it's a New England Patriot jersey I found authentic. I'm gonna sell that sucker too.
Yeah, sell it because I'm not a Brady fan.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, just cleaning out everything, getting it. I want that new song. It's kind of not new, but oh, good energy. I don't need no negativity. You know it. It's a Caribbean song. They play it all the time.
Maybe,
You know,
but maybe
you
you're not
got it
saying it
somewhere.
right.
Yeah, probably not. But it's good energy though. It's the song. If you type in good energy on Apple playlist, boom, it pops up. And I was listening to that today because I just like when people say stuff like you tell me something and wonder, yeah, I'm gonna take it in the back of my mind, but I'm not gonna react on it. People don't understand that. I'm just now writing a list.
Let's
I'm
see.
not reading. Let's see what the song is. Go. I think I got food in my
Right.
teeth.
Yeah, I heard the song before.
I told you. So that's my new theme song and another one. Oh, we're gonna have to put this. I'm gonna have to find this other song that I have actually.
Oh, I know why. Couldn't
Why?
hear it.
I said it wrong.
No. You hear it
Okay.
now?
Hmm?
Huh?
What?
Can you hear it now?
No, I don't hear nothing.
That's weird.
Hmm. And another one by this guy named Friday with two Y's at the end. Came too far. Ah, those are my two new. I guess I want to say they reggae, Jamaican in that
What's the
that
name
type.
of it?
It's called "Came Too Far" by the guy named Friday. And I like when the mother starts praying and talking to her son. You came too far to look back and allow anybody to help set you back or bring you down.
Oh, it
And
has
I'm
what's his name? What's his name? The pastor and the singer.
I don't know.
Did Stomp.
Oh, Kurt Franklin?
Yeah, Maverick City.
Oh, I didn't even know it because I just heard the guy part and the lady shoot, and I kept rewinding on that portion
Maybe
of it.
just the remix, but I hear it.
Okay, that song is really when you about to
Oh yeah, and it is his mom on there too.
you hear. Oh my God, that lady! They like it. Old
It
ladies like
says,
that.
it says my mom, featuring
Mm.
my mom.
I love it. See there, and so I'm learning to be silent. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to respond to everything. Something somebody did the other day pissed me the freak off. And usually I will respond. And I sit there and say, so you know you're lying, right? I just did the Judge Mathis thing. You know you're lying.
Yeah,
That's it.
sometimes it's best not to respond. I find myself wanting to respond, especially like to certain people that you know they're lying, and you
Mhm.
want to respond so bad and be like, "Shut the fuck up! You know you're freaking lying." You know it,
Yes.
and it. I think sometimes it's best just to let them just sit there and marinate on their own lie. You know,
Mhm.
because it makes them feel like worse because they know they're lying and you're not acknowledging that either you know it's a lie or that that you're taking them into consideration. And I've learned that. I know Janelle's always told me, certain things don't require a response.
Mm-hmm.
you know if someone says something, you don't have to respond to everything.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do respond, respond intelligently. Don't feed into the whole hype or feed into the situation and make it worse. And I'm growing, but sometimes me being from where I'm from, and she always says, well, you being from Brooklyn and yada 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 doesn't mean you have to be hardcore, or be, you know, tough. Certain things, just leave it alone. Just let it be. You don't have to be the one that responds, because that all that does it. You give a response, they give a response, and then now it's a back and forth type thing. And that's what they were looking for. They were looking for lead into the conversation or lead into your life, and then you're responding, and then now, like I said, it's a full blown conversation about bull crap, and it should have just, if you would have, stopped it. It's just like when you see people fighting, they always tell you it's best to walk away. Sometimes it is. I mean, you probably can whoop them, but if you walk away, the situation, dies down. If you continue and you irk that person, and it just continues it, and it may just go too far, to the point where, someone's going to get hurt. Especially, okay, granted, in a relationship, you see that a lot. Like you said, there's narcissist people, and there's people that, like to irk situations. Like, if you dislike a certain thing, they're going to do it on purpose. And we do that unconsciously, not so much unconsciously. I know we do that a lot. Like, we will like do certain things. Like, if you tell me I don't like you calling me Kimberly, and we're fighting, and I say, Kimberly, come on, just go do it. I know you like to be called Kim. I'm irking the situation, knowing that we're already in the argument, and that, me calling you that is going to make it worse, and going to make you, lash out at me, which makes me win. Because now you're upset about the situation, and you're going to, talk trash to me, or, kind of, go off on me, which, certain people do that. Certain people say stuff out loud to see who bites. It's like a fishing hook. Who's gonna bite when I say this out loud, or you seen, like, you ever been to like a restaurant, and the person is like, I wish this motherfucker would. I wish he would. And they're like waiting to see who's gonna say something so they can go off on that person, which, it's like a drunk person. They just look for a fight. Drunk people do that, but some of
that is so true. And it's like, man, my pastor said it on one of his older sermons. I think it was no, it was on something else. He was a platform he was doing, and he said that how Jesus humbled himself. He didn't say nothing, on the way to the cross. He didn't say nothing, right? And I like how he said, people who are offended responds to the offender. People who have destiny only respond to purpose. And I'm like, Kim, that you need to be like that. Why are you responding to all these dumb ass bullshit of a fucking person that they are, when they don't have no fucking purpose? What is their purpose? And they may be good people and eventually get to it, but they're not where I want to be or where I'm going. And why I'm gonna respond to your bullshit?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you're still leading you in.
Yeah. So I don't respond to the shit no more. And it I think it tore this person up, because I knew they was lying. They said the lie. Next day, they get on the phone with me, and I didn't even question them. And I know I feel like a lawyer. I'm gonna ask you 1,001 questions. Didn't do that. Yeah, I love my Matlock. Don't give me. Ooh. But I didn't even say shit. And that really sealed the deal for me is when they started trying to explain that this was fucking 12 hours ago and
Hmm.
you bringing this up. I didn't bring it up. So I said, huh,
You still
really?
talking about it?
Yeah, what? You know, you lied. I said, oh, okay. And then 2 hours later, after that ended, said some more bullshit. Like, you see, I didn't respond. You see, I didn't say nothing. Now I'm gonna say, hey, you know, you lying, right?
Hmm.
Because now it's just not making sense. You're still trying to make sense of it, and it's not making sense. And you might as well let sleeping dogs sleep, because I'm not. Now you got me to the point where I'm done fucking with you. You are at January 1st, 2024, is one of the people that has your exit papers out of my life. Cause you're a liar. You
You have
starting a
received
lot.
eviction from your life.
Yes, goddamn eviction. January 1st, 2024. Get your ass gone. Because if you would lie to me like that over some bull fucking shit, that means you don't respect me enough that I have intelligence at all. That I'm not gonna figure this shit out. You should know me by now. And that's cool. I understand it, especially if somebody stole from me. Good luck. Don't wish you no bad. But if you steal from me, you'll kill me too. So good luck in your ventures in your life, no matter who it is. So you will lie, you steal, and you did. Eventually, you'll kill me. So let me keep you from a distance where I can still see you, but not you in my circle. Right? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my snake poison, my traps, my guns, my bow and arrows, all that shit for you. But and that's the Bible with the prayer to keep you away from me. That's my armor, my artillery and all that kind of stuff to keep these people away. And I was just sitting there like, damn, Kim, listen to this shit. You finally coming into some sense that I never thought would come up at first, because I'm figuring myself out. I'm figuring I don't want to keep going through this cycle of dealing with these people and making me feel bad when I know that that's not me.
Yeah.
But they want to put this and project this image that they have, because I don't do everything they do. I don't slave or submit or keep doing. Let me pay a bill for you. Let me look out for you. Let me do this. Let me come cook for you. Let me help you. Let me do this. Let me do. Ha! Fuck you. Fuck you. When you gonna come do for me? When are you gonna show up for me? So I'm good. Eviction notices are going out.
Yeah. So I guess reeling it back, I'm from what I'm getting on your side. So the question in the beginning was, how many of our choices in life has no benefit for us? So the choices that you're making right now, I think is going to benefit you, not only in your personal life, I think in your professional life, because not only do you find these same people, in your personal life, you find these same people in your professional life. You have agitators out there. You have people that dislike you for no apparent reason. You don't know. Maybe you did a job well, and your boss gave you praise, and they get upset. Some people get upset even if you don't like to be praised, because like me, I'm a person, I just do it. Sometimes I do like, when they bring my name up and things like that, and then sometimes I'd rather just sit on the sideline and not, be like, oh yeah, I'm a hero or whatever, but you have those people out there that regardless of the situation, they feel like, oh, Kim just thinks she too much. Kim just thinks she that. Just because you're on your game, you're on your shit, you got your stuff going, you're doing what you're supposed to. Same, my job now is to the point where I can just do it, and it's not like I'm doing something out of the ordinary, because I've been doing it for a while. I'm going on my second year already. So it's like certain things just fall into place because you know what you're doing. But certain people, they have a problem with that because they seem to have a hard time keeping up with schedules, keeping up with, deadlines, keeping up with, what's coming ahead, or too many tasks at the same time. And when they see a person that's handling their business, they're either going to praise you, or they're going to be jealous and be like, well, I don't like the way she did it. I would have did it different. Well, if you would have did it differently, you would have did it already, and you would have been the one getting praised, or you would have
Mhm.
finished before me, or you would have, been on your boss's graces or whatever. So, I mean, I think it's good. I don't really have too many New Year's resolutions this year. Not really. I mean, because workout thing is a thing of the past for me. Like I just gonna eat well. I mean, but getting rid of people, I really don't have too many people around me like I used to. I think we talked about this on the podcast. I kind of got rid of most people in my life,
Mhm.
a while back ago. People that like you say, people that are not gonna bring me positive vibes, or more positivity. If they bring negative type things, even if it's just small things, I think sometimes it's best just to separate yourself from that person. Especially like relationships. I'm in a relationship already, but I know, in your situation, you're gonna look for the best person, just like we talked last podcast. You got to look for the best person. Don't choose the first thing you see. And I
Mhm.
think with this year, you can do that if you stay focused on all your goals you were just talking about. I think it'll be simple for you this year.
Yeah, I mean, I know some of us we will slip up and make mistakes, just like you go on a diet and you end up cheating. Because I do have a fetish with M&Ms. Whatever man out there listening and want to be my man, bring me some M&Ms with peanuts in it. That's my weakness. But we do slip up. And it's all about you don't give up. You keep going, and you're gonna make a mistake, or you're gonna feel some kind of way. And I like where, yeah, when sometimes the texts don't come in, the messages or the how you doing don't come in, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You know how you doing. You and God had this conversation, because if that person can't check on you or talk to you, they was never your friend in the first place. Never. Or they was never caring for you. So their silence speaks volume. So that's what that's why I'm just going, and definitely I got so much more to do that it's gonna benefit me. And the seeing at the end of the year how once I started shifting and getting it right, God started just opening doors, blessings. And I didn't need this person to do this. I didn't need that person I thought to did this to do this. And like I said on my Facebook last night, uh I'm happy for me and my friends that the little circle that I do have, or associates that we've been associate. I'm proud, because everything that everybody thought they could take from us, God is giving it back to us a hundredfold. We had to go through that pain. We had to go through that heartbreak. We had to go through that somebody taking stuff from us. We had to go through that. It wasn't God punishing us. It was Him making us stronger and getting us better. He had to move people out to move new stuff in. So I'm really just proud of that. But sometimes we still allow, with our own selfish reasons, or selfish heart. Sometimes we can be so selfish. We want to keep these people close to us. What is that person doing? Does that person bring me peace? Does that person benefit me in any type of way, or am I benefiting them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think sometimes even if the person doesn't benefit you as much, even if they kind of mesh with your energy, I think
Mhm.
that helps, because that pushes you along, that pushes them along. As long as it's not like negative energy, I think,
Yes.
certain people are okay to have a relationship. I'm not
Hmm.
talking about, like a relationship. I mean like a friendship, really.
Yeah.
Because a person couldn't be broken, and they lean on you for certain things, you lean on them for
Hmm.
certain things, and you guys individually help each other without
Yes.
even knowing, because like you said, your stepdaughter, you didn't know you were helping her. You were just being loving, giving her aspirations, giving her hope, and pushing her through, and that just helped her. And you didn't, it what that what the your focus as a parent is that automatically. But
Mm-hmm.
you did that to a person that is not your blood. She's pretty close to your blood, but helping somebody in a friendship type situation,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes if it's just a little push, or it's like you can do it, don't deal with this person, as long as you're leading them in the right way, and don't steer them wrong. I think anything like that is positive. You just got to stay away from the naysayers, or people that is like, oh, she can't do this, oh, you can't do that. That's not what you're supposed to do. That's above you. People like that, you have to stay
Mm-hmm.
away. You need someone who's gonna push you forward, and accelerate yourself, push you a little
Yeah.
high, upgrade you pretty much.
Upgrade me. Beyonce. Yeah.
uh, that's the beat.
Yes, you're
All
right.
right. So we have come to the end of the podcast, unless you had something else to say. That I cut you
No,
off?
no, you didn't cut me off. I like that. You're right. We need the people that can help push us along. They may not be there yet to get where they at, but if it's positive coming, you have to crawl before you walk. So those people I want to keep around.
Yeah, it's
Because
like
I.
you ever seen
Mm-hmm.
like the ladder? Um,
Mm-hmm.
so like when people like run, I don't know if you've ever seen like the firefighting competitions, where they one guy runs, then the next one runs and jumps on his back and gets on top, and then the next one jumps and gets on top, and then the other one gets to the top and he
Mm-hmm.
reaches down and he starts to pull the people down. I mean, that's the
Mm-hmm.
kind of people you want. You want people to pull you up. You uplift them, they uplift you, and then together you uplift each other. That's in a personal relationship, as well as a friendship. That's what you need. If one person is holding you down, then that basically downgrades you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you want both people pushing each other up. If you're talking trash to each other every day and not uplifting each other, I think that's a bad relationship. Now, if you just joke around and it's a joke, it's not like they're like demeaning you every day, or like talking about you, your weight, the way you look, or what you do, or you're too lazy, then that's a different situation. So I think, like you said, um, we just need to focus on our choice.